I struggled going to Romaniacs just knowing after what happened at the Jeep Dirt Bike Challenge. I was struggling mentally. I slowed down and I looked back and there was a bike just folded on the ground. And like a kid laying in the grass.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I took another wrong turn, and we end up on dirt bike trails in the rental truck. Look, we got 5 million subscribers here. The last thing we're trying to do is scam one of them. Is an NA White Claw just LaCroix?
Does it taste like it?
I haven't tasted it.
And is
What are you
LaCroix
doing?
just
Stop!
Evan?
Honestly, it's really good, but yeah,
We're
it just
not
tastes
live,
like
are we?
we're live right now. We got the red wreck.
It should not matter.
I don't think you should lift up your leg and fart on mic.
It could have been you. You should be happy.
I am happy for that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Siri, play The Boys Are Back in Town.
And we're so
I don't want to
back.
get copyrighted. I was going to sing that song.
No, don't do it.
We're back.
No, we've been getting.
Guess where we are. I'm sure some of you that have been watching the videos for a long time could guess. Gold Creek, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Surrounded by 32 strokes. Maybe more. Maybe more than 32 strokes.
And one.
and one non-two-stroke that we
Trail
ordered off
master.
the internet.
5 non-2 strokes.
Yeah, we're in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, at Gold Creek. We've been here. What is this? Our fourth time coming here? Came here in 19, 20, 21, 22, or maybe 3 times. I don't know. Either way, we love it here, and we haven't been here in quite some time, so it feels good to be back.
This is our reunion.
My first time rolling with the crew to Gold
Yeah.
Creek, too. Pretty stoked because I'm an enduro guy, and this is the enduro place.
It's been so long since we've been here that the last time we were here, David, I think, went, "You guys should really meet my friend Spencer Wilton. He would love to come up here with you guys." And I just remember being like, "What is he, an enduro guy?"
Which is the same.
I think
Story.
Ben was getting hard enduro guys mixed up with trials guys, though. He was thinking that I was running the open face helmet with the tight spandex.
Frolicking around
Yeah.
the woods.
Yeah.
Your dream, bud. Your dream.
You do
Me and
do
my
that
buddies.
sometimes, though.
I think the coolest
Yeah.
thing about this place is the history that started here. Like,
What,
there's
the brothel?
nostalgia. There's
The brothel that we're sleeping
Which
in?
history, Dave?
it's getting to the point where there's nostalgic value here, which is making me feel old.
Oh, you're saying C-Boys history?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, this is where
I thought you meant like the miners.
I mean, that- we should really
brothel.
explain that. If we're gonna just drop that. But no, what I was getting at was this is where Evan had his
Crashed
first,
on the one wheel so hard.
had his first introduction to all of you guys. Isn't this where you first met?
Yes, that too. That
I
too.
forgot about. I
Well,
completely forgot about
we
that.
met on the truck ride here. But
I just told him, I said, jump in. These guys are coming out, and I wanted to see Evan come ride bikes. And this is where it all started. Was this place in the middle of nowhere?
yeah.
Yo, shout out David McKinney for introducing us to Evan and to
Sorry,
Spenny.
I'm sorry.
Shout out,
like,
David.
shout out,
Evan.
and also like, what the hell, man?
What about me? If you're sorry for Ev, what about me?
No, you're better.
It is pretty crazy though. Yeah, it
Just kidding. I love you, Evan.
that'd been what, 7 years ago? Yeah. That we
I
met?
forgot my calculator.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, no, 2019.
It's
A
crazy.
lot of good times here, and we're back.
I wonder
is
how
back
many
to
people
punish
watched
ourselves.
those videos. Evan looping out in 2 subframes in 10 minutes.
We just looked like 4 million.
4 million.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think I still feel that when I wake up in the morning. That little cringe in the bottom, of my lower back.
Yeah, I think you've probably done like a couple of things.
I hit my back a little harder than I was hoping.
Yeah,
Pick it up before anyone notices.
yeah. Evan looped out 2 of the rental bikes and cooked 2 of the subframes in like 10 minutes. And so when we came back here, they were stoked that we brought our own bikes. But Chad was super stoked to hop on one of the bikes that we brought here because he said he's looping that bitch out ASAP.
Yep.
He said, "Let me know once you guys are done filming because I'm gonna loop out or ghost ride one of them."
But just think, like, the first year we came out here, I mean, I had a woods bike, but you guys were riding
Moto-bike.
not proper.
Motorbikes.
And it's not the right move.
Dude, I was on CJ's race bike.
Yeah.
His Garage Princess race bike.
Just messed up. Single tracking on a motorbike, like long distances, is just not okay.
The wrong tires, everything was wrong.
Well, speaking of that, We bought 5 dirt bikes off of Temu.
It's
And that's-
not much of an improvement.
For some reason, what we decided to ride up here this week. So you guys will get to see the video. We've done a test ride. Is that what we're referring to today as the test
We're testing
ride?
them.
Tomorrow's the day.
Shakedown ride.
The shakedown.
Shakedown ride.
Yeah, we're gonna attempt to do the hardest sanctioned trail in the country on 5 dirt bikes that we ordered off the internet.
Spenny knows about that trail. It is like proving
it's-
grounds for the pros.
Yeah. I mean, like you go into the restaurant here, and there's jerseys from the best enduro riders around the world that come here to ride just because it's so insane, and it's just it's
you
a
have a
crazy
jersey up there.
property, and the trails are insane, and just like the whole vibe of the whole area. They got the shop, they got a surf boat that you can hit, the restaurants right there. Like it's literally hard enduro heaven.
Hard enduro, not trials.
Yeah.
There's no spandex hanging up.
They even got a paddle boat in the pond. That's pretty lit too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But yeah, this is like the spot for hard enduro. I mean, they got guys that their job here is to go out and maintain trails. So the trails stay good. There's no logs. Like you don't got to worry about cruising through and clipping your foot because everything's groomed up and it's pretty pristine out there. Aside from the dust and being hot and dry, but
Declan said that they put 1,200 hours into one trail. 1,200 man hours into one trail.
yeah, it's pretty insane
Clearing
how hard
the logs.
the crew here grinds. If you're a worker here, you're grinding. Whether you're cooking, and if you're not cooking, you're washing bikes, changing tires, or you're out building trail.
How about like the little town down the road?
Lakeview.
Yeah.
Vibe.
We're 45 minutes off like the main road, and it's just pretty much like a 45-minute gravel drive.
Like a logging road.
It's a logging road. It's not a driveway, I guess. It's like a logging road. But if you pass another
Ben
car,
was logging some
I was gonna
roads.
say,
Well,
let's just
hold
say
on now.
An intricate system of logging roads.
holy shit, is it ever?
There's one wrong turn. There's literally, you can make one wrong turn on the way up here. I
Yeah.
believe.
So on the way here, Dalton and I were riding in the rental truck together.
Not many
and
brain cells.
Their lack of brain cells, but there was no service, and I was just simply going off of feel. I was going off of what felt right. And I missed a turn that was extremely crucial to take a left at, and I took a right and drove 45 minutes down the wrong
Minimum
way.
maintenance gravel road.
Yeah, so this road was this wrong turn was like super early on because it's about a 45-minute
Really
drive.
crucial.
Yeah.
Really crucial.
And so I get like, we get about an hour down the road and, and I go, Dalton goes, are you sure we're going the right way? And I pull up the map and it doesn't really show where I am, but it shows Spenny's location because that's what I was going off of. I was just going off of my Find My. And because Spenny was here. And so I was just simply just trying to go to where he was. Here's where we started. Here's where Spenny was. Here's where we were. It was so
far off.
So
6
far
mountains
off.
over.
It was so far off. So we mountains over. Yeah. We started driving, dude, and I take another wrong turn. I took a wrong turn again. It was fucking insane. Yeah, we started driving. I take another wrong turn, and we end up on dirt bike trails in the rental truck.
With the trailer. With the trailer.
With all the bikes, with all the bikes on it.
Yeah,
You
it
should
was
say
insane.
Turning around.
Oh yeah, and then we had to turn
is-
around.
is like a luxury. You can't just do that. Like at any given.
How did you turn around? When you finally realized after 4
you film it?
hours?
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know. At this point, dude, straight up, I don't even know what was going on at this point. Because, like,
Another
At this
classic
point-
Ben Roth blackout.
no, at this point, it just straight up turned into this is hilarious. We drove an hour down the wrong way.
Yeah, like we only called you and razzed you the one time, but you guys pulled up finally, laughing your asses off at each
dude.
other.
So we were so cooked because like the first turn that we missed, I'll admit, was my fault. And then once we realized that we were lost, Dalton goes, "Oh, we can just plug it into the GPS on the truck." And then he brought us the wrong way. So I bring us out 45 minutes in the wrong direction, and then he brings us another 45 minutes in the wrong direction. And so we're driving down the road, and this Jeep pulls up next to us, and I'm pulling a trailer. Keep in mind, I'm pulling a trailer, and we're like,
In a shitty rental.
dude,
Chevy
we're
pickup.
on Jeep trails
whoa,
at best.
it's a
We're,
nice-
we're on Jeep trails at best. And this Jeep pulls up next to me, and he just stops and puts down his window, and, like, probably just being a good guy of like, I need to tell these guys they're going the wrong way. And
Yeah.
I just go, we on the right way to Gold Creek?
No, bud. Silver.
He hit you with just.
No, they go. No, he didn't even say that. He just goes, "You missed the turn a long ways back, buddy." And I go. So you're saying I can't get there if I keep going straight? And he goes, "If you keep going straight, you're driving off of a fucking mountain."
I asked Declan, I said, if you keep going, where do you go? And he goes, Montana, and then I think Canada.
And then Ben calls us finally, goes, I'm on a dirt bike trail.
Yeah, it was ugly. I'm gonna be honest, it was ugly. But once we did realize that we were lost, we were like, well, we might as well enjoy ourselves. So we just started playing music, and I'm chilling on a dirt road. And I think that's when we missed another turn.
You're like, being lost isn't so bad. We're on the right track now. Set back,
Yeah.
and then you
Anyway,
get lost
where was I
again.
going?
It was fun.
Oh, this town.
Where were you going?
Yeah.
Oh, the little town. Okay, yeah. So it's like 45 minutes down the road if you take the right turns. But if you keep going past where we are, there's this little town that has like, I don't know what, 10 houses probably.
Yeah, not
Oh,
many.
10 to
Seasonal,
15.
too.
10 houses, and they're all, but they all live there year round, to my understanding, and they can't leave in the winter because this turns into a snowmobile trail.
I mean, I think some of them are seasonal, but the ones that do stick around are like the real.
Yeah, they got cars on
Mountain-
tracks. And
Yeah,
they go by
yeah.
boat to town.
Yeah, and they get their mail by boat, and they're all heating their houses with the
Have you
fireplace.
seen the little post office there by the dock?
Yeah, the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
Next
a
to the
joke.
bathroom.
It's just a sign on a shed.
Yeah.
A tool shed.
Decky was saying that the USPS delivers mail when they feel like it, and it might be every 2 months.
Really?
It might be. He said people will go 2 months without getting their mail.
I mean, other than Amazon, what's the last good thing you got in the mail?
In the mail?
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
What?
I mean,
Right.
USPS.
Other than Amazon.
USPS.
And like fucking.
You don't get stuff in the mail?
Yeah, like bills and shit.
no
Like good stuff.
But what if you order something on eBay, like a Yamaha Banshee part, and it comes USPS?
Ryan, do you not check your mail?
Yeah, but you said
No.
when's the last time? It's been
Never.
a while since someone.
I don't even think I have a mailbox. What do you get in the mail?
There's probably a
What?
lot of people trying to get a hold of you, Ryan.
Yeah,
or
but
like
like
send
what?
you invites or some
It's
shit.
probably just
They're
another
like debt
shitty
collectors.
wedding invite.
Ryan just hit us with, what do you get in the mail? So
don't know.
much shit. So much.
I mean, Ryan, this is. You might need to check your mail, brother.
I don't.
never
I don't.
found
I
out
think
about
you need
mail
to
yet,
check
huh?
your mailbox.
I don't
dude.
think-
or maybe get one.
I don't have one right now, but I don't think Alondra and I have checked our mail since we moved out for renovations.
Did you RSVP to my wedding, Ryan?
Yeah, but I saw you at work, so I had to.
You're not joking.
no, I don't.
Oh, and
You
you're,
actually
it's the
don't
mail.
have
This is wild.
a mailbox.
and you're talking like mailbox specific mail. So
Like-
usually
like paper
envelopes.
mail.
The
Okay,
post
so hold
office
on,
has
like-
a closet full
Right,
of
so
your shit.
packages,
Yeah, packages.
They come to my door.
FedEx, UPS come to your door, but like paper mail, you don't get any of that.
No.
But even like,
Emails,
for example,
bro.
like when my contacts ship to me, they come USPS and they still put them in the mailbox because it's
Yeah.
a tiny little container.
I don't know anything I ever need is at my
It's the
door.
United States
Postal
Service. You
Service.
live in the United States and you don't get it, huh?
I didn't
Doesn't
even.
show up?
I don't even know if that's legal.
Spenny's like, what is?
I think you're breaking the law right now.
Spenny's like, what's
It
the
does
post
feel illegal.
office? Do you have a post office?
Yeah, we got Canada Post. always on
What do they
strike and
deliver
shit,
on
though.
horses? the
CPS.
police officer's also the mailman.
Dude, how about Justin? He's in Europe right now, somewhere in France, and the cops roll around on rollerblades. And I go, how literally do they get any respect at all? And then he just goes, they don't, man.
I just picture Bruno for some reason.
Yeah, can you imagine being like, yeah, you're on duty tonight, you know, make sure the drunkos
Don't forget to lube your bearings.
Yeah. Gosh, or maybe it's a choice, but then the fact that the department even lets them roll around like that.
Imagine having to handcuff somebody, but you're on roller.
Yeah, you're on blades.
They start running and they start pulling you along.
Exactly, dude. It's not something you just slide out of when you got to put the cuffs on and make an arrest.
They have an extra set to put
What
the
happens if
criminal
the
in.
person you're chasing hits gravel?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Run down the gravel?
Or
road
goes
a bit?
upstairs or downstairs.
Can you imagine
Hold on,
standing on the boulevard being like, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, it just says you run through a yard. There's got to be some. There's a huge flaw.
I mean, stairs are no easy task, not impossible, but
Oh my God.
Dude, imagine though, the cops chasing you and hits like a sick grind or something.
That'd be cool. But then, yeah, imagine like the cop that's like normal and wears shoes. And then he's like, yo, Donnie, can you get him? To the guy on Fruit Boots is saying that. And then he's like, dude, Rick, stop wearing the blades, man. Like,
what if he's
you're
got to
just-
jump in his car quick?
Yeah, dude.
This is ridiculous. I mean, it seems like it shouldn't be a thing.
What country?
I
is this?
agree.
France.
France.
I mean,
I gotta look this up.
Fucking croissants.
Also, I did think the E-Quad tours in the city was kind of weird. They did city tours, right? But then they do them on electric utility quads. And I was like, what an odd
Safer
thing.
than a moped.
I
A lot
agree,
of people
yeah.
can fuck up a moped. Two
Yeah.
wheels are harder than four.
dude,
Yeah.
I tell you this much.
Takes a true
Most
to admit that.
most people need to pass like at least like a series of questions before they should be allowed to ride a moped.
What are the Spenny just got back from Romania? What do the cops do in Romania?
Dude, the cops in Romania are huge. They're just big Romanian dudes. Like they just literally are. They're just big guys.
Like they look like
Big,
you don't want to
burly
mess
guys.
with them.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them, I don't think, because they're just literally big guys.
Seems like a place that would like be okay with a little bit of police corruption. You know?
They don't need rollerblades there because they just shoot you on sight.
What else was
Jeez,
cool?
man, I wasn't thinking quite that aggressive, but
Escalated.
What else was cool about Romania?
I ended up going to Romania for 10 days for, they call it the world's toughest hard enduro, and it's a Red Bull race called Redbull Romaniacs. It was gnarly. It was heavy.
It's really hard to paint the picture for people of how gnarly it was on the bike you were riding.
Yeah.
You're riding a
So I'll break it
adventure
down.
touring bike.
Yeah, we'll
Twice
break
the
it
weight
down.
of a 300.
So I went down and I was racing the adventure class. So like at this race,
Adventure's Penny.
you can race a 300 two-stroke, which is what the most hard enduro guys will ride, and then there's guys with other bikes too entering. But there was probably like maybe 500 to 600 dirt bikes, and then 60 to 70 adventure bikes. And there was different classes. So there's like a pro class with like the Red Bull riders, the best guys in the world. And then in the adventure class, there's a pro class for that, which is what I was racing. Honestly, the adventure class was more stacked than the pro class. There was more guys in the adventure class riding adventure bikes with Red Bull helmets than in the actual pro class.
and no offense, Spenny,
Great way to phrase this question.
but why would anyone ever want to do that? Ride an adventure bike on the terrain that you were doing it. Like it just seems miserable.
Just to see if you can.
Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
So
Didn't you hear him? He only had to beat 70 guys, not 600.
Is that why?
No.
It just seems so
I mean,
hard.
out of all the guys, like I was passing literally 90% guys on 300s the whole race.
Oh.
Like I only passed guys on 300s.
Why? Because you're fat? Like what?
I was just
Because
going
you're-
faster than them.
is the course the
Well, for
same
what
for
reason?
both pro on 300 and dual sport?
So how it works is you fly in and you rent a bike from a dealership, and I was racing for a manufacturer, so they supplied the bike, and then you hire a pit crew. So you have like these Romanian guys and girls that are the pit crew,
All on rollerblades.
and they are just running your
All on rollerblades.
Yeah.
The whole pit crew.
No, that's France. That's France. So you fly in, and they have your bike set up. I ordered like 7 sets of tires, and then like GPS mounts and stuff, and all your
And
gear,
honey waffles.
honey waffles, all your gear. You fly in, you get your bike, you set up your tires, you set up your bars, and then you have a GPS. So it's a GPS race. You get your GPS set up, you hand it in. Every day you hand it in, and they download the tracks onto your GPS.
Well, because they don't want anyone to know it.
They don't want anybody
No
to know
homework,
before
no
the race.
plan. Yeah.
So the first day, it's a 5-day long race. You fly in. The first day is a like enduro cross track that's super gnarly, but it's in the city. So it's like downtown CBU.
Yeah, we watched.
We watched
It
on
was
TV.
gnarly.
We watched.
Easily the gnarliest part of the whole race. Like doing an enduro cross race on a 400 and whatever 50-pound adventure bike.
It's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's not even a dirt bike.
It's a street bike.
Yeah, it's a
literally
street bike.
with
It's
dirt tires.
Yeah.
And so we get down there, and I'm like so jet lagged. I'm up at 3 a.m. because I didn't fly in enough days early. We do a practice lap. We're out riding these adventure bikes over like a super gnarly man-made course, like going over big tractor tires, going through rock sections. Then they put a water pit before the rock section, so it makes the rocks slipperier and makes it harder. And so we end up doing that. I kind of had a shit go on that. I didn't do very good.
Dude, you know what those nerds that were announcing were saying?
Yeah, they were chirping.
They were chirping. They were like,
chirping hard.
"Ooh, dude, yeah, they were like, ooh, turns out that Redbull Romaniacs is harder than making a YouTube video."
yeah,
They said it on
dude,
TV.
we
I got
tuned in and
stuck.
we were watching Spenny, and we were like, these fucking dweebs are chirping Spenny right
My
now.
chain
I'll
came
be
off
honest,
in
it
the
was kind
rocks.
of funny, but
My chain came off in the rocks, and I got chirped on the live stream. And
We're
that
all
was tough.
waiting.
That was
yeah, who
tough.
cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They weren't out there. It's funny because the guys
They weren't out there.
Dude, Spenny's just
They
having
weren't
a
even
go
out there,
at it.
man. They're hiding in the booth. They're hiding in the booth and they're chirping.
You should have rode up and been like pointing at him and been like,
down
get out of here, buddy.
Get down here, buddy. No, it's funny. So the first day was gnarly, downtown enduro cross track. So after that day, you hand your bike to the mechanics and you get your bike changed. So I do different tire setups for the next day, and get the bike dialed in. The mechanics fix it up, get it ready. And day 2, you wake up 5 a.m. You go downstairs, eat breakfast at like 5:30. So like it's an early morning, the long days, and you get your GPS and you go to the paddock. They call it the paddock. So it's a paddock start. And you have to Uber from the hotel to your bike, which is in a totally different place, at 5:30 a.m. It's an early morning.
In Romania.
In Romania. You have no clue, like, where you are. You're just running off of, like, hey, I need to go to this place, and they take you. You get your bike, throw your GPS on, and you ride to this, like, start point on the GPS. It locks you in, and you drive. You follow your GPS, and there's a start.
Ben, quit pointing at me. I'm sorry, Spenny. Ben, quit pointing at me.
Do you have something to say?
No, I have nothing to say.
Laughing.
No, I'm laughing because you're being a weirdo. I originally laughed at Spenny just describing his morning. You wake up, I eat some breakfast. That made me giggle, but then you are just messing with me.
No, but you can't. You won't stop smiling and chuckling.
Because out of my peripheral, I just see you sitting there go, pointing at me or whatever you're doing. I don't know. I'm trying to focus on Spenny's day.
5 days.
Please continue.
Thank you to Blueprint for sponsoring this week's podcast. Getting older, Jack, I have started noticing I don't recover quite as fast as I used to. So I started paying a lot more attention to how I take care of myself and how I'm going to feel long term. And that is why I started taking Blueprint's Longevity Mix. If you've been online the past few years, you've probably seen Blueprint founder Brian Johnson, the Don't Die guy, who's made it his mission to live longer and age better.
He tracks everything from biomarkers to daily habits and actually publishes the results for everyone to see. The whole experiment first approach is what led to Blueprint. Instead of taking a bunch of different pills, Blueprint offers one scoop mixed with water and you're good to go. It helps support energy, focus, sleep, and healthy aging with ingredients like magnesium, creatine, taurine, and more. Plus, it's third-party tested for purity, and they publish the results online.
Science-backed, precision-dosed, no BS. For a limited time only, new customers get 20% off plus free shipping at blueprint.brianjohnson.com. blueprint.com by using code LifeWideOpen at checkout. That's code LifeWideOpen at blueprint.brianjohnson.com for 20% off. After your purchase, they're going to ask where you heard about them. Please support the Life Wide Open podcast and tell them that we sent you. Thanks, Blueprint.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Brooklyn Bedding. I've started thinking about how much my mattress can actually impact my recovery and how I feel the next day. Having the right support can help your body fully relax at night, get comfortable faster, and wake up feeling more rested. That's exactly what Brooklyn Bedding is designed to help with.
If you're someone who runs hot like me, they also have cooling options with things like Glacio Tex covers, copper-infused foams, and temperature-regulating materials designed to help keep you comfortable throughout the night. Plus, Brooklyn Bedding is still a family-run American company.
The people at Brooklyn Bedding know that everyone sleeps differently, so they have a ton of different options depending on your body type, how you sleep, and even some harder-to-find mattress sizes.
What I like about Brooklyn Bedding is they design and build their mattresses at their own factory in Arizona, which means they're able to focus on quality.
So go to brooklynbedding.com and use our promo code WIDEOPEN at checkout to get 30% off site-wide during the back-to-school sale. That's brooklynbedding.com and promo code WIDEOPEN for 30% off site-wide, exclusive with our code brooklynbedding.com, promo code WIDEOPEN.
Thank you to Cash App for sponsoring today's podcast. If you're buying Bitcoin regularly, fees and spread matter a lot more than people realize. That's one of the reasons why Cash App makes buying Bitcoin so simple.
If you're serious about owning Bitcoin, the buying experience does matter. That's why I like Cash App. It keeps buying and managing Bitcoin simple, all in one place.
More investors are thinking about where Bitcoin fits in a broader portfolio, not as a short-term trade, but as a long-term exposure to an asset that behaves differently from traditional markets. Cash App makes that kind of Bitcoin strategy more straightforward.
You can buy Bitcoin directly in the app, set up recurring purchases, or make larger buys when it makes sense for you. And with zero fees and zero spread on automatic purchases like auto invest, roundups, and paid in Bitcoin, more of your money goes towards Bitcoin.
For a limited time, new customers can get $10 added to their balance. Just use code Bitcoin10 when you sign up, and don't forget this part, send at least $5 to a friend in the first 2 weeks. Terms apply. Download Cash App today. Visit our link in bio, Bitcoin Services by Block Inc. See the Bitcoin disclosures at cash.app/legal/podcast.
So you get to this like paddock start, and you have a barcode on the front of your bike, and they scan you in onto the course. So you get scanned, and then you're live on the racetrack. And you basically, it's the weirdest thing ever. You're in the parking lot, and they scan you in. They wave a flag, and you just drive out onto the highway on your bike. Like 300s are just like you can just ride your 300 two-stroke anywhere you want on the streets. Like they do not care about anything. You can just ride your bike anywhere you want. So there's all these like dirt bikes just driving down the highway.
Like through traffic?
Through traffic, you're weaving through.
And you are
traffic.
racing through traffic?
Well, like there's a speed limit. So if you speed, you get time docked.
It's the same concept of rally
It's
racing.
the same concept as rally racing, kind of.
Rally racing races on the road?
They're all street legal.
Yeah, they're street legal, and they have like.
but you're
But
saying
they're racing with live
but
traffic?
You need to hit your time, is what you're
You
saying.
need to hit your time. Like you can't get on the road and go like 120. You got to follow the speed limits, otherwise.
In rally racing, when you go to different stages, that's part of it.
Sometimes
That's
it's called a
enduro
transfer. It's
racing
called a
on dirt
transfer
bikes, too.
section.
Like
not
Hannah and
know
I went
that.
to one in Oregon when Ken was racing, and we were going for the next stage, and he like passed us on the highway.
Yeah, there's
in his
transfer
rally car,
sections.
full race trim, everything.
It's
ready
a
to go.
transfer section
yeah.
because the
Cruising
course
down the
can't be
interstate.
so long.
No, it makes sense, different stages, but
Yeah.
that's like part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of it. So you have to follow the track.
Yeah,
you have
and
to
follow
be-
the speed limit.
and follow the speed limit, and you have to be at a gate at a certain time to start. So you like can't really screw around, and you get on the highway, drive through, and literally we get onto gravel, and I'm driving down the gravel, and it's a cornfield, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I'm literally riding down a cornfield. Like there's no barbed wire fences anywhere, which is super weird.
Which is a good thing for you,
Why?
because you got tangled in a barbed wire fence
true,
last
yeah,
week.
True. Yeah, I did. There's no barbed wire fences. Like it seems like there's no fencing.
Just wipes
anywhere.
that big bead of sweat off his forehead. Thank God. Just open fields. And no piles of horse shit.
No, there was a lot of horse shit. But so I get onto the first road and I'm cruising up like this little Romanian village, and there I just start seeing like sheep. And then next thing I know, there's just like 300 sheep on the side. Like there's just a guy with 300 sheep, and I'm like riding my dirt.
Spenny, you might have missed your gate.
That's what I would have been
You
wondering.
were riding through a sheep pasture.
Is that called? Is it a shepherd? Is a shepherd that has all the sheep?
Yeah.
There was a shepherd, and
With the did he have the stick with the like a big oversized cane?
because I didn't want to hit like there was
Hey, sheep.
There was like probably 6 huge dogs. Like, dude, the dogs out there were huge and fluffy.
Sheep guiding the sheep.
dogs.
Yeah.
But no, there's stray dogs out there, which I have another funny story about the stray dogs. There's stray dogs everywhere, and they're huge, and they're so fluffy.
Just like the cops.
Oh, what?
Spenny's like, so I had to
Spenny,
stop.
were you not wearing like tall shoes or something?
No.
Did you feel short or small on this trip?
No.
Because everything seems big.
They're just doing
Everything
it-
seems big.
Yeah, but the saying, you
That
know,
was Romania.
everything's big.
Huge.
They have that the saying like everything's bigger in Romania.
They do say that.
Okay, so you were avoiding sheep.
So they part the sheep. You drive
Yeah.
through.
So I'm on a live racetrack, and there's just literally guys going about their lives. Like they're just working, like farmers just working, and I'm on a live track. And you get scanned into the single track, and you just literally you go straight from gravel road straight to like pretty gnarly single track. You get scanned in. And then from there on out, you just pound single track for the whole day. So you're like on a single track, climbing up a mountain, and then you get up on top of a mountain and you're running across a ridge, and it's just open Romanian, like kind of like where we were today. You're just looking across, and it's just big rolling mountains. Every maybe 20 minutes or so, like you ride by yourself for a lot of the day, and you're starting at 6 a.m. and riding till like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So long ass day on the
How many
bike.
miles are you doing?
Like,
or kilometers
I think
in
the
your
first
language?
day was 180 kilometers. You're putting
lot.
down miles, and you get into a hard section. You're riding some tight single track. You're down in the bottom in a creek bed or something. It's slippery, rooty, and rocky. And then next thing you know, you're just climbing up a mountain, up a straight single track for like 10 minutes. And then you get up to the top and you blast across a ridge, and then you drop down the backside of another mountain. So that was the first day. And the first day we actually
Sounds like Ben with the truck and the trailer.
yeah. You're just literally just getting out into the middle of nowhere.
It was rocky, rootery. How did you describe it?
Rocky, greasy.
rootery, and greasy.
I love that ice cream.
So the first day you
I thought the first day was hard enduro in the city.
No.
When was that?
That's the prelims.
That's the prologue.
Well, couldn't you still call that the first day?
The first off-road
First
day is
off-road
what they
day.
call it.
Well, I don't know how many
world.
first days can you have in Romania? Because there's the day you fly in, there's the first day you ride, but it's not the real fucking riding. And then your third first day, you're in the mountains.
off-road
I'm
day.
sorry, but you've said first day 3 fucking times, Spenny.
All right. Well, the next
Second
day
day.
you have a start, but it's a remote start. So you're in a totally different town.
I'm sorry,
What's so
Spenny.
funny?
You're just a great kid, dude.
I'm just trying to tell a story.
And you're doing excellent. I'm sorry.
Spenny, what day was this?
Dude, nobody gets older in
Take a guess,
Romania.
man.
You stay the same age for your entire life. How old are you? 1.
All right,
Shit. All right.
we got
We got. So what happens
the next day.
So it's the first day.
It's the next day from the day that we just got off of. We're on to the next day now. It's not that hard to comprehend.
I love you, Spenny. Okay. And so was there sheep in day 2
would
or
it be
3?
safe-
No, there was no sheep in day 2, but there were some
Would
actual
it be
scary
safe
dogs.
to say this is the second day?
Okay, I was
There were
gonna
some really
say
scary dogs on day 2.
we could interlude to the scary big dog story.
Yeah, it does. So,
Not fluffy.
so the day that we just explained.
How many
moving on to
days
the next day.
How many days since your plane landed?
3.
Okay. Some might call that day 3.
But that's not day 3 of the race.
It was Scary Dog Day.
Scary dog day. Scary dog day.
Hold on. So your plane lands, and then the next day you do your enduro
prologue.
day, and then the next day is your first
Day one.
Is the
day.
Off-road day 1.
So by my track, you're on day 4 right now.
No, I'm on day 3.
You're still day 3.
Yeah.
All right.
By my track, you're on day 2 of the race
Yeah, day 2 of the race.
that you just got done riding.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, you're on day 3 now.
God, not to beat a dead horse. What is the prologue if it's not a day of the race?
Yeah, you never disclosed the
It's a
prologue at
qualifier.
the beginning. Oh, it's the qualifier.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's not the race. It's the qualifier.
So the end.
That brings
fair,
up a good
that's fair.
point. If you do shitty in the prologue, you don't even get to race?
No, you just
You
have
go
to
all the way to
start where you
Romania?
start. You start in the back. You have to start way in the back.
Got it.
Let me tell you about that. I'm really good at starting way in the back after a shitty prologue.
Okay, so Spenny, tell us about the dogs.
Okay, so you start in one city and you ride all the way through the mountains, and you're just in another city, and you have to stay in another city. So you have to put your bags into like a van and shit. It's not that funny.
it's really not.
You're describing transportation.
Because it's gnarly. You literally
Bro, the van was fucking gnarly.
Oh, sorry.
I've never.
Holy shit. We gotta have there's gotta be some gas leakage or something in here. Oh.
The 2 strokes getting to us.
All right, Spenny.
So you ship your bags.
How you got
then
there on
what?
the airplane?
well, you're riding your bike across a mountain range. You just show up in another random city. You have no clue where you are. Because you just race through the
I thought
mountain.
it was on your GPS where you're going.
Oh, so they.
Yeah, but you don't know where you're going. You're just following a line. You're just following a blue line.
And so when you get to the city, like, do they have hotels arranged, or
Yeah,
you
they
just?
have everything arranged.
Oh, so
But
once you're in, you're kind of
once
good
you're
there.
in, you get to just a totally different random place, and you're just starting fresh again. You don't know where anything is.
Got
You
it.
have
It's
to
day
find-
1 all over again.
It's literally a whole new day that you have to experience.
A fever dream. All right, Spenny, carry on. Let's hear about these dogs.
It's just I can't just get there. I gotta go through steps to get there.
What did the fucking van with your luggage have to do with the dogs?
It's a step that you have to take to get there.
Kidding, I'm sorry. Go, let's go.
You're right. You're right.
Shut up. Let the man story tell. Okay, Spenny, seriously, you get it?
I'm trying to get it together.
All right, I'll set the setting.
Bro,
I'll set the
trying to
setting.
gotta cool it down. This shit is way too funny, dude.
I'm trying to just
Like we haven't
explain
even got past day 1.
No, well,
How many days was it?
no, I'll set the scene here.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to explain it the best I can.
You're doing a great job.
Spencer Wilton, someday in Romania. Go ahead.
You got a title and thumbnail for your video. Day 1, a 15-part series.
I don't even think Spenny thinks it's funny. He's just laughing to be a part of it now.
He wants to tell the story so bad.
I'm really fucking proud of you for going to Romania.
I just want to know
and
about the
riding
dogs. Can we get to the dogs?
Okay, take
All
us.
right, I'm ending my story.
No,
I'm ending it.
We're only
I'm
on the
ending my
first day.
Holy shit, Spenny.
Are you hard ending, or you're not going to leave us with anything?
I can't because there's so much stuff I have to keep going, and it's not getting anywhere.
At this
you guys
point,
just keep laughing.
I'm invested.
Carry on.
Yeah, no, I have.
First person to last, honestly, is getting kicked off.
I'm fucked.
Oh, that wasn't a laugh. That was clearing my throat.
All right, everybody put their mics down, and we're going to let Spenny go. Speak.
Okay, so we're starting off in a different town now. The gate's dropping. We're not keeping track of which day it is anymore. We've lost track. I'm like climbing up to this top of this mountain, and I'm like riding, and I see some like white shit in the trees. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Let alone I've been riding for like a couple hours on my own too, so I haven't seen anything in a while. Like I've just been riding out in the woods. the middle of the bush, haven't seen anything, like no people, no nothing. And I see this like white flash in the woods, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So I kind of like
Russian
slow
Bigfoot.
down a little bit. I kind of
Romanian
slow
Bigfoot.
down a little bit, and I like click my GoPro on, and I like turn around, and there's just 3 massive dogs. Like they literally looked like wolves, and they're just full tilt, running as fast as they can at me. And I'm like probably going like 10 miles an hour on this trail because I was wondering what it was. I was like, is that a person or like? And
Did you forget you were in a race?
you're riding for 8 hours a day. You're not going as fast as you can 24/7.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to stop and look at the scenery, I don't think.
I was in
110.
Romania. I'm obviously going to slow down. I seen something. I hadn't seen anything for like an hour. So I saw something that caught my attention and I was like, what was that? Like, was that a person or
Were they
what am I
nibbling
looking
at?
here?
Were they trying to bite at your
Well,
wheels?
yes. So then I like turn around and I look at them. I'm like, are those dogs? And then they start getting closer and they're just, just like barking and drooling and like
yeah,
massive.
some
teeth.
dogs get
Like-
really
like
riled up
scary.
for.
Wolves.
Like no, literally, actually scary.
Were they wolves?
I don't know what they were. So I grab a couple gears and I'm like kind of cruising a little bit faster, and they're just freaking right on my ass, just not letting up, chasing me as hard as they can, like literally chasing me like they were gonna eat me, like they were gonna literally eat me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they was gnarly. It was scary. I was scared.
And there's not other riders really? Like you
Not
aren't
really
coming up
like-
around people?
No, I would see like a kid at a check stop or a gas stop, and then he would get like 2 minutes in front of me, and then I just wouldn't see him for like for hours, and then I'd get out into another spot and I'd see him for 5 minutes, and then I'd get in front of him and I'd be gone. So like the first couple of days it wasn't too dusty,
Which day?
This is a breakthrough.
but the
There
last
are
day,
indeed a couple of days.
the very last
Wait,
day,
the first couple. Does that mean there's multiple firsts?
Yeah, the couple of the firsts.
So you lost them.
Yeah, you got away from the dogs, or what happened?
yeah, I got away from the dogs.
Was
They
it-
just kind of stopped. They were chasing me, and then I think they realized they couldn't get me, and they just stopped. And they just like turned around and started walking the other way. But
That's how I'm gonna feel in pack saddle tomorrow.
They were just like, it wasn't like I was on somebody's property or anything. It was just literally just stray dogs that were just living. Like there's just stray dogs that just live up in these mountains and they just live there.
Those are wolves.
Yeah, literally, they're just actual wolf dogs. Like they're pretty gnarly. So we got to see a couple of those, which was pretty cool. But the last day was supposed to be the hardest day. That was my best day because on the third day I had a sight glass. I was riding up a hill and my bike started ticking, and I like looked down and my sight glass spun 90 degrees and all my oil blew out and it was blowing white smoke. So I was at the top of a mountain. I ended up limping my bike, like just motor off, just mountain biked it down the trail, and there was a service pit at the bottom. And the mechanics took a washer and JB Weld puttied it over the hole for the sight glass.
What?
Filled it up with oil, and it lasted me another 2 hours.
Wow.
So then I was like stressing because I'm riding this bike that it was ticking for like an hour, and I thought it was gonna blow up. And it held together on the final day, and the final day was my best day. It was a lot like riding in Canada. Honestly, a lot like what we ride out here too. Just like you go through a little creek bed and then up a hill, and it's rooty and stuff, and then maybe you get up onto a quad trail. Like it was a lot like today, just riding a ridge of a mountain, and you don't want to fall down because it's just 300 feet slope down to the left.
Yeah, what
Super
happens
gnarly
if you
terrain.
do?
You
Like,
just,
did anyone?
You kind of
Did you
just
see
have
anyone?
to. I didn't see anybody.
You go
that-
back to day one.
I mean, luckily I was high enough up in the standings that I wasn't really seeing a lot of shitty riders. Like if I ever saw a rider, it was like another pro. So we got on logging roads. There was a guy on a 300 that was on the adventure course, because we would get on the 300 courses and then we'd get off on our own course, and then we'd get back on the courses with the 300s. And there was a kid on a 300 that went backwards on our course, and all the adventure guys go fast
sketch.
down the roads.
Yeah.
And one of the adventure guys head on with a 300.
No.
Yeah, headed on, like
Jeez.
literally head
the
on.
300 guy was just lost.
Yeah, he was lost. He thought he was going the wrong way, but he was going the right way.
Well,
and he turned around. Yeah, I think the kid maybe broke his neck or something. I passed the guy that was in my class and he was stopped, and I was like, that's weird. He stopped. So I slowed down and I looked back, and there was a bike just folded on the ground. And like a kid laying in the grass.
No.
Oh my gosh. Like I probably passed maybe 10 guys that were piled up on the side of the track. One kid I passed him, he had a broken wrist. He's just sitting on the top of a mountain with his wrist just snapped.
Do you have a sat phone to like call out or what?
No, so on your phone, your cell phone, they have an app that tracks all the riders. And if you see another rider, you can stop and there's a SOS button and you can press it. And they have multiple helicopters around the track because the tracks are so long, 180K. They can't have enough medics. There was medic stations like maybe every 50K. But I mean, still, if you get hurt out there, you're still sitting up. If you get hurt on top of one of the mountains, it's either going to get a heli or they're going to come to you by car or off-road vehicle. And it's going to take like a couple hours for sure.
Yeah, and you're still in Romania.
Yeah,
when
you're
you
in
get down the
Romania.
mountain, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what their hospitals are like,
Yeah.
but if any, like
That's the
one-
craziest part, dude. Breaking your neck. Yeah, you're still halfway across the world
Yeah.
if you're from the U.S.
It was hard to move around, especially just like you're pretty much living off of a bike. Like you're going from hotel to hotel on a bike, and then your bags are getting shuffled around in vans. So you got to get to the hotel that is on your GPS, but then you have to go and find your bags, which is a whole task in itself because you didn't ship it there. They just took it and dumped it. So you got to find where your shit's at, and then you got to get checked into your room and get your gear ready for the next day because it's another 8-hour day that you're going to be riding. And it was so much prep, and then trying to eat enough calories on top of that too because you're not really stopping for lunch. You're just kind of cruising all day.
Is it fun?
I thought
That's what I was going to ask. I was like,
I had a blast. It was a lot of work and it was hard riding, but I had a blast. It was so fun. I was sore after the first couple days, but then the last whatever days, I was fine. Like I just got into a groove and I got faster. My final day was my fastest day. I think I finished 7th overall on the final day.
damn.
Total, right?
For the total, yeah. And then, the final day,
How many people?
40.
40 finished.
Yeah.
40 finished. And how many?
Holy
I don't actually know how many finished.
No, he's saying in the adventure class. He's
In,
saying
in
40.
my class, yeah.
And
In
there
my
was-
class, I finished 7th on the final day. But then for the whole
Lit.
event, I was 10th overall because your days compile. So like by the end of the event, our total time riding was like 36 hours or something on the bike in whatever 5 days.
What work week right there, Spenny?
Yeah.
What percentage do you think is from North America? We'll say that, like U.S. and Canada, that are in that race, like 10%
I think it was
or
more Europeans.
30%?
I think it was like mostly European riders, and then you'd have there'd be like crews. So you would see like a crew of 10 guys from Canada, and then you would see like a crew of like 10 guys from the U.S. or whatever, or like 3 guys from Oregon, or like you
They
see a guy with
carpool.
American flags and be like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" I go, "Our buddies from Texas. Me and 5 of my buddies from Texas wanted to try this race, so we're trying it." Like they were rolling in like
Wow.
crews, and then there was obviously people on like the race teams that are traveling from race to race, doing the full circuit too.
What does the winner get?
I think the winner got. I think there was like 100 lei up for podium, and 100 lei. I'm not sure what it translates over to USD. 100,000 lei. I'm not too sure what it.
And that's for the pro class or
for
for
the pro
your
class, yeah. For my class, you don't really get anything. I mean, even just like the main thing that people go there for is for like the Romaniacs finisher medal. Like a lot of people are there just to try to finish.
Oh, it's like running a marathon.
It's like running a marathon. It's like running an Ironman.
Gotcha.
Like you're not really there to win it. You're there to like. I'd say there's maybe 5 guys or maybe a handful of guys that are there to win it. Most of the guys that are, from the U.S. or from Canada, they're just there to just get a finish in the class that they're racing in.
It's about $22,000 US dollars.
Dude, I gotta say, even though we've been giving you a hard time about this whole story,
yes.
what
That's many.
a comeback from like a year ago, potentially never riding a motorcycle.
I know.
Dude,
Yeah,
seriously.
so
racing-
I was thinking about
Honestly, less than a
double
year
the
ago.
weight of what you were racing prior
Yeah.
on one of the hardest tracks in
Yeah,
the world.
It's a good point. Like
Finishing top 10.
There's a lot
Insane.
of things that you could have been doing that it's like, oh, you're back, but like that's
Yeah.
just like pretty solidified that you're very
Romaniacs.
capable.
Yeah, it was
So
it was
sick.
it was super cool for me. I mean, I watched Pastrana and Nitro Circus go and race that race a long time ago. I mean, I've been watching that race since I was whatever, 8 years old. I've seen so many videos of that race, and it's just like it's a legendary Red Bull race, and I'd always wanted to do it. So it was just actually so cool to go and do it. It felt surreal, kind of.
You know what's funny is I know about that one and also Erzberg.
Yeah.
Because they have cool names. And like they
Right.
just stick.
I
Like you
thought that
see a
too.
post on it
There-
and
I
you're
would
like,
say-
what's Red Bull Romania?
Yeah.
I would say out of all the races in the world, Red Bull Romaniacs and Red Bull Erzberg Rodeo, they're probably the two biggest enduro races in the world. Like if you're an enduro guy, you know about those two races.
Even if you're not, apparently.
If you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like think of all the races that we haven't heard of, but
Does that mean Spenny Erzberg next year?
Oof, dude, Erzberg's a different even story than Romaniacs.
Where's that at?
How many days is that?
That's in Austria. I think that's
Holy.
2 day.
It's easy to keep track
But
of.
I've been on
That actually means a full week.
They say that one's the world's hardest enduro. So Red Bull Romaniacs is the world's toughest enduro.
Oh my fuck. Spenny.
One's long.
Spenny.
One's long.
One's hard.
One's long.
I actually already do know what you're saying.
relentless.
You haven't even fully said it, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, one's long and it takes a long time to do it, and it's hard to get the bike through, and it's like a marathon. And one is like you go through insane trails, like the train in Austria at the Erzberg. Like you're going through this one section called Carl's Diner, and it's a rock field. It's a rock field that goes on for a mile long. Plus boulders.
Do you know
boulders.
why it's called that?
I do know the story, but I just can't remember what it is.
That means you don't know.
Oh, I forgot. I did know. I forgot.
Fuck, Spenny's going to go back to Romania.
Nothing's getting past Ev tonight. This guy is dialed in.
He's lightning quick tonight. Mike, are you Jamie in today? What do you got for us?
I'm looking up why is the Rockfield section in Red Bull.
Also,
Ers-
is it Carl's Diner or Dinner? I've heard both.
And that's the thing I also don't know either. Like, I don't know either. I hear most guys say Carl's Diner, so that's just what I say. I'm not a facts guy here.
The iconic boulder section at the Red Bull Erzberg Rodeo is actually named Carl's Diner.
That's
It is.
dinner with two ends. A diner only has
Oh
one
yeah,
end.
yeah. Carl's
is dinner.
Dinner.
Well, I mean, I think, is that how that works?
It is named after Carl Katoch, the founder and mastermind of the Erzberg Rodeo. It's called Carl's Dinner because the grueling
I've seen
rock
it spelled
crawl
with both, though. I've seen it spelled with one end and two ends.
feels like
We'll just never know.
a
We'll never know.
punishing dinner served up by Carl to break the riders.
Can anyone enter that? Or do you have to like
Yeah,
qualify
anybody can enter both of those races, but you have to just like. I mean, you don't have to even finish them. You can go. I would
It's gonna
say
cost some serious
I
money. I,
think-
mean, look at
yeah.
the logistics.
Yeah, yeah,
of
it
what
does.
you're
Like-
explaining.
you're probably like $10,000 plus to go race Romaniacs because you got to rent the bike. A flight alone is like $5,000 to get over there,
Jesus.
and then international flights are expensive.
Never been international.
Yeah, they're expensive. And then you got to rent the bike. You got to rent the mechanic to have it set up, and then you got to have take the time off work or whatever to
van?
to get down there. You have to pay for hotels. You got to pay for food. Like
How much is
it adds
entry?
up. Honestly, I don't know.
You know, like if they take care of the hotels during the race, I hope that your entry fee covers.
Yeah, I think it does. I didn't do my entry. They did it
Yeah.
for me, but
That makes sense.
Put your phone away during the podcast.
were you looking at Bobby?
Yeah.
You miss
Did you know
him.
that?
I don't know. Just guessed.
That's a good guess. Ben's looking at photos of Bobby while we're listening to Spenny.
I'm a cow dad now.
No. No.
What happened today on the hill? Did you wipe out? We didn't notice. Just a little loopy this evening.
Oh, I'm the loopy one here.
Well, we know why Evan's loopy.
I'm always loopy, but you're unregularly loopy.
We could. Well, you can be dopey and then you're loopy, or vice versa.
I think it would be a better switch.
All right, we'll go with that.
Thank you, Monarch, for sponsoring today's podcast. Before I bought my Harley, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't making a dumb financial decision. That's why I downloaded Monarch, looked everything over, and once I knew I could afford it, I pulled the trigger.
Monarch is the personal finance app that keeps track of your money so you don't have to. I love Monarch because they monitor my accounts, investments, savings goals, and spending in one place, making it easy to stay on top of your finances.
I love Monarch because it's almost like I have a personal financial advisor right in my pocket. It helps me track my spending, stay on top of my goals, and gives me a clear picture of where my money is going, all without the expensive price tag of hiring an actual advisor.
If you want to split the bill from dinner with your friends, Monarch makes it simple by using their split bill feature. Just scan the receipt and claim what you got and settle up.
Use code WIDEOPEN at monarch.com to get your first year of Monarch Core half off at just $50. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code WIDEOPEN. Thank you, Monarch. Thank you, Quince, for sponsoring today's podcast. Summer is one of our busiest times of the year between traveling, filming, and constantly having something going on. It seems like I'm never at home. So when I finally do get home, having a comfortable bed to come back to makes a huge difference. And that's where Quince comes in.
I love that Quince has everything you need to make your bed feel exactly how you want. Their 100% European linen bedding is made from premium flax that gets softer every time you wash it and is comfortable year-round.
And if you're into that classic crisp sheet feel, Quince also has organic cotton bedding that's super soft and breathable. Then as we start getting into those cooler nights, you can add on one of their lightweight quilts for a little extra warmth without making your bed feel too heavy.
And Quince goes way beyond just bedding. They have everything from clothing and home essentials to cookware and more, all with the same focus on quality without the crazy price tag.
Upgrade your everyday. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/lifewideopen. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns, now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/lifewideopen.
Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's pod. You've probably heard a million times that now is a great time to start a business, but taking the first step can still be intimidating. We felt the same way when we were creating our first merch line, and there's a lot I wish I knew before getting started. That's where Shopify comes in.
Shopify has made creating our website super easy with customizable templates that allowed us to build everything out and make CboysTV.com look and feel exactly how we wanted it to.
So my favorite part about Shopify is that their award-winning customer service is available 24/7. So if we ever have issues with our website, even in the middle of the night, I can reach out and get them resolved.
Shopify checkout makes the buying process quick and easy. And when customers come back, their information is already saved so they can check out with just one tap. It makes things easier for the customer, which can lead to more sales for the business. So it's a win-win for everyone.
So if you're ready to stop putting off your business and start hearing, then you're ready for Shopify. Start your free trial at shopify.com/wideopen today. You heard that. Start your free trial at shopify.com/wideopen. That's shopify.com/wideopen.
Yeah, we're cow dads now.
It's running for mayor.
Yeah.
It's running for mayor. Dave,
Yeah.
did you know that actually?
I did.
Yeah. Well, that would be this Saturday. This Saturday is the voting for Bobby's.
How do you feel about it going into it? Do you guys feel like you're going to
Well,
win
you
this
know,
one,
when your
or-
son ends up in politics, it's always stressful.
So they switched the voting to be in person only, which I honestly understand because if it was online, we'd probably win every time.
Well, it's
It
out
was
of time.
online last time and we didn't win.
You have a great
Dave
point.
bought Chinese voters.
Give me a bots.
So we're gonna ship people in school buses.
Yeah.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Ship the kids in school buses.
Who's the competition? Who are we up against?
Other average Joe dogs.
Dogs.
I
okay.
don't know who's running, and you guys can probably film me. You guys know who's running? Is it out?
Bobby is.
dogs.
Well,
Cows versus
I'm just
dogs.
saying, I apologize now to the whole team, but if Waffles is running, she's got my vote.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Or he.
For the
I still
100th
don't
time,
know what it
Waffles
is.
a guy.
Well, voting.
And you
It's
did,
my vote.
And honestly, you said that even before we got the cows.
Yep.
You said like, if Waffles runs, just got my vote.
Waffles ain't running. I didn't recognize
He's
Waffle on
not.
the list. Would have been a good entry. Waffles is always around
and
town.
because I think he was gonna, but he knows like GTA 6 is coming out later, and he's not. Yeah, he's gonna be busy with that.
Yeah, we get work off for that.
I think it'd be a crime not to
I
take
think
one
you have
day
to
off.
start working to take work off, Ryan.
That's a good point. Didn't think about that.
Was it November? Is there official date?
Yeah, it's right
for
after
this?
my
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Is it November? I thought it was. Is it November?
No idea.
I thought
November
it was early.
19th. I think.
I actually literally just
That's very specific to think.
It's just like right after my
after.
birthday, so
yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to binge that probably for at least a week or so.
Yeah, weekend.
yeah. C-Boys make it to top of pack saddle on Amazon Dirtbikes before GTA 6? Question mark.
Honestly, the world may never know.
We don't know
Do
yet.
not jinx
Sorry,
us
yeah.
or GTA 6.
Yeah. Keep
We
those
cannot
words,
handle another 8-month delay.
Could we place a bet, a friendly wager on who makes it?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about through GTA 6
Ryan.
first.
250, two 250s, a 230, and a 300.
No, I don't think
I'm
that
a 250,
The 230 doesn't exist.
I was rev bombing, and
Yeah,
it might have beat down to a 230. It might have bored out.
I mean, there was rumors of a 230, but I didn't see
So are
one.
all the little bikes 250s?
Yeah.
One big bike's a 250.
All air cooled except for the one.
I was impressed with how Spenny's bike was performing today.
Same. I'm going to fight for my life tomorrow. I'm going to fight to
love
get
to
to the
hear it.
top of that. But
I want to see Ryan at the top.
I want to see everybody
Against all
because
odds.
actually, do you know how insane that would be if we all made it
That'd be
on these
awesome.
bikes? It'd be insane.
And no
I hope
offense,
all the
but
Squad
I
guy
think
to the top.
it's mostly because of what happened last time we were here. When you crashed out and quit. But
But then we got the clip of Slim and his like mullet blowing in the wind, and you're like, all right, it's kind of I'm better.
No, that was the time. I have made it to the top, and then there was the one time that I didn't.
And
I didn't.
I've
either.
only been up there.
yeah, we've
once.
only been
Yeah.
there one time.
Oh.
You were
Yeah,
up
we
there.
walked.
Ryan made it.
We walked
No,
up
Ben.
there.
They walked. Ryan walked.
No, well, yeah, but
Maybe that's what I did.
No,
I don't know, but I did rage
the
quit.
day he turned back was a different day. Well, I mean, right? You- I know,
What day was that?
Day one?
What day was that?
we made 2 runs. We came from one side and we went from the other side. There was still snow. The day 1, it actually was day 2 because we showed up the day before. So day 2, but first day of riding.
Day one
Yeah,
off-road.
that-
So it wasn't the first day.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Dude,
Our first attempt
You're just as confused
at
as
Pack
I am.
Saddle, Ryan turned back frustrated, and we didn't make it. We turned back frustrated as well because there was snow.
farther up, yeah.
And then we took the other way, and we all stood up there. We didn't all ride bikes up there.
I climbed like the last mile.
Yeah.
Plus.
That's a lot of climbing.
Wow.
Moto boots.
Yeah, it was.
That's a lot of
I
climbing.
mean, you did ride to like the last 100
Yeah,
yards.
yeah, it was more like
It wasn't like
Maybe
you
for the
walked
sake
for
of what we're
miles.
doing here, I just rage quit.
How you feeling inside? You think you can hold it down, or are you gonna maybe blow a gasket?
depends.
Mentally coming in. Are you?
Mentally, I'm feeling strong, but
you can hold it?
we're running probably close to midnight now. Couple Coors
Yeah,
Light.
you're like,
yesterday. I thought we were doing it today, so I was a good boy yesterday, and I was like, I'm
Prepped.
I went to bed early.
I don't want to jinx myself because tomorrow we got the work ahead of us. Like, I feel way better on a bike riding those trails than I ever have, hands down.
So did I.
And it was
got hung up
awesome.
on that stuff last
I probably rode more in the last
Damn, you're
4
ripping,
years
Mike.
that we weren't here than I have in my entire life.
Just ripping.
So, like, I guess I'm tooting my own
ripping.
horn, but
I don't know if Spenny was lying to me today, but he was saying that I was looking pretty good on the bike.
You were
different
looking
times.
pretty good on the
and
bike.
so then
I'll
it
second it.
it built. Me
I was
up.
impressed.
It built me up.
I didn't see you get off and push at all.
I did on the switchbacks. I just on the way down, I walked him around.
The one skinny
But
rock.
that's just playing it safe,
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
When you got to go a downhill steep switchback to the right.
You're just a funny kid tonight, Spenny. Just let it be.
Yep. Spenny got the jokes.
The stories, the days.
I think that if we successfully
So what
Make
day
it
are we
to
on
the-
at Gold Creek?
No, tomorrow will be day 1 because we
Would that
haven't
be
tried
day
to go
one
for
pack
gold.
saddle, or what are
Yeah.
we talking?
Today
here?
was prelim.
Yeah, today was the prelims. Sorry.
And
what were you saying, Ben?
yesterday we can just throw away.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Well said.
I was gonna tell you, but I'll just tell you guys tomorrow.
Perfect. Something to have nightmares about tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you tomorrow. Oh, Spenny, you rode a Supercross
I
guy.
was just going to say, I was like, well, I know one thing. We could ask Spenny to tell another story.
I can't. I don't.
Maybe
think-
let's put some time in between.
yeah, I'm probably not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that one out for the next one,
Yeah.
just because I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys can handle another story.
Yeah. I mean, I completely
You're
agree.
honestly so right. I don't
Like
know.
I really want to tell you, but I can't list. I can't afford to sit here and tell you guys a story if it ends up like the last one. I might rage quit if that happens again.
I almost want to see him try.
It just depends where he starts. If he starts at like the track, or if he starts with the flight and breakfast and all the things before the endo.
So staying at the Holiday Inn.
The shuttle bus from the airport was crazy.
All right, Spenny, let's do this.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. I actually don't think you guys can handle it.
Fuck, I might have to take a walk, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of riding. Been doing a lot of riding lately. Romaniacs to Supercross to Gold Creek Lodge.
Oof.
Oh,
I've been
don't
riding.
forget about the cheap dirt bike challenge.
Oh,
before
and
you
the
do
cheap
that.
dirt bike challenge.
A lot
too.
of riding.
Do you feel like you're on the up and up?
How do you feel about
Well,
Because
it was honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I struggled going to Romaniacs, just knowing after what happened at the cheap dirt bike challenge. I was struggling mentally.
when the guy chirped you, said, "Oh, it's not as easy as YouTube."
I know it,
but literally the 2 days before, you'd struggled to YouTube.
yeah. I was struggling mentally going into that. I'll be honest, dude. I just had one of the worst days of my life.
So when you first picked up that 125,
Oh my god, I was so stoked.
So
Yep.
excited.
I was
and
so
by
stoked.
the end of the challenge, you were making some excuses for the bike or because of the bike, right?
Underpowered, basically.
Yeah, you said it was. You said you hate 125s after that day.
Oh yeah, well, I've always hated 125.
But you
They're
just
fun
said
to
you were
ride.
so stoked to get it. But either
Because
way,
125s
how do
will
you
always
feel
be
that
bad.
it's like doesn't exist anymore?
I don't know that it doesn't.
Oh
exist.
fuck! It was on Instagram.
Yeah, you didn't hear?
Yeah,
No, I got tagged in an Instagram story, but I was confused on what was going on.
She unfortunately. I mean,
Yeah, so
we're not
you know how-
What
surprised.
happened with it? Did it?
You know how
did
it-
it get given away or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of that video, we were like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
wanted it.
go and tag 2 friends in this
Yeah.
Instagram post that we popped up picture of, and then we're gonna randomly pick one of the
Yeah.
comments." Well, there were 72,000 comments.
Yeah.
Insane.
apparently
Like,
people
that
like
might be
dirt
the most
bikes.
comments on a post ever.
That's
Yeah, I think it's rivaling like the egg.
That's insane, dude. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but yeah, we gave him the
picked-
choice of
picked
any of
the
the bikes
125.
minus Brett's because we gave
Oh,
Brett
yeah,
his
true.
bike, and the
picked.
kid picked yours, but I call him right, and so put it into like this random winner generator, and the kid that they selected, this third party, I DM, and he responds FaceTime me. I call him, and the kid is at this grad party with all of his buddies, and he goes, he was freaking out. And his buddy goes, "Dude, we just made a fake CBoys account and sent him a DM or ChatGPT'd it and say, like,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
that's what it
CBoys
was. It was
account,
like
they
an AI,
ChatGPT'd it and said, congratulations, you just won this dirt bike from our last video." Like his
pranked him.
friends were just doing it to mess with him,
prank
and then
with him.
2 minutes later,
What?
we called
What?
the kid and I DM'd him and was like, "Yo, which bike do you want?" Yeah, what are the odds of that?
Wait, so did it blow up? Did the 125 blow up?
the post blew up. But
You were the one riding it, Spenny. You should be telling
gave
us
him a
right
blown
now.
up bike.
Some
Did this
kid-
bike blow up?
We haven't given it to him. It's sitting
Also,
in our
when-
shop
Dude,
right
some
now.
kid,
it didn't blow up.
some kid, listen to this. Some kid sent me a Instagram story, and it was the 125 with the American flag bar pad, just like I put on there. So I was like, I'm 100% sure it's the same bike. And he was pushing the Kickstarter down to the foot peg, and there was no compression. I'm not even kidding you,
The
dude.
bike is in our garage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not even
bike
kidding
is
you.
Currently
Did
on.
somebody ride it?
No, it's currently sitting on. I'll check the security cams right now, but I'm pretty sure it's sitting on the.
It might have been the background guy.
Did he take it?
You better not.
He was hitting hot laps.
Some dude, I'm not lying. Some kid tagged me in a video and it was covered in mud. He was
No,
pushing
bro,
the Kickstarter
no.
down.
It's literally.
You can't see on that video. It's on the shelf next to turkeys.
Also, yeah, it was
Sorry.
covered in mud, so
It's.
it just looked like
bro,
it.
It's in our
Weird.
shop.
Maybe it was an AI video then.
Could have been. What do
Dude,
you
I'm
wait?
not even lying. Some kid tagged me in an Instagram story and it was the exact same bike that I rode with the American flag bar pad and he was pushing the Kickstarter down.
What
and
did he? Was there any words
There
to
was
this?
no volume. I didn't really look
Just
at it.
a
quick.
random video.
No, he just some kid tagged me in a story. I didn't know what it was.
Nope,
I just
but-
looked at it quick and swiped out.
Yeah, so
Weird. Maybe it
I
must
don't
have
know
been
what
AI.
that is, but yeah, I get a call from Spenny the other day, and he's freaking out. And
Yeah,
he-
I was freaking
This
out.
is funny.
freaking out.
For
And he
valid
goes-
reasoning.
He goes, bro, I'm in a huge predicament right now. And I go, what's going on? And he goes, I just got a call from the kid that I bought the 125
off
from,
of.
and he said that I gave him fake money.
He said the cash, he's with the
Yeah,
cops.
dude.
The sheriff's on the phone, and he's standing with the sheriffs.
Yeah.
And it's fake money that he just tried to buy another bike with it.
What?
And the money that he was given was fake money.
Did the guy buying it like have a pen or something and check it?
No,
It says
It's just-
Hollywood
yeah.
prop cash or some
when
shit
you
on
look
it.
So
closely.
get this. All right, so I go.
So I'm tweaking.
So
I'm tweaking.
So Spenny's freaking out, right? Because this kid is like, I'm with the cops right now. They're saying that you fucked me.
I'm like, yeah. He's
they're
like,
coming for you or whatever. So I just go. I tell Spenny, I'm like, oh, dude, I know exactly what happened. Give him my number. I'll buff this out for you, and
was
just give me the
tweaking
kid's
hard.
number. So Spenny texts me over his number, and I call this kid, and he's like, I'm here with the cops right now. They said, or I went to go and buy a new dirt bike. I proceeded to give this kid money for the new dirt bike. I leave. Kid finds out, realizes that it's fake money, calls the cops. Cops show up at my house.
man.
They take the dirt bike back.
Oh, whoa.
And now I'm in like getting questioned. I'm like 98% positive this is what happened. So we have two of our merch guys will go and like pick stuff up for us if it's far, and Spenny's bike was a couple hours away. So we send our two guys down to pick up mine, Brett's, and Spenny's bikes that we all bought kind of in the same town, right? So I gave $7,500 to our merch workers. I said, here's the first stack for Brett's, here's the second for mine, here's for Spenny's, right? Well, when they hopped in the truck to go down there, they just threw the money in the center console. Well, in that center console, there was $50,000 of prop money. When we are filming a video of like, hey, win this Raptor R or Mustang or whatever we're giving away, plus $20,000 or plus $50,000. We don't have $50,000 in real cash because we're driving around, we're filming these videos, and we're hopping in all these different vehicles. Like, we would lose the $50,000, which we did. We lost.
And
We
it's
lost
just-
the prop cash. It
It's
was
not
sitting.
the fake money.
It was the fake money was sitting in our work GMC truck for probably the last 6 months.
I mean, it's not bundled up. It's,
It's
not
not-
banded.
yeah.
It's all over. But also, yeah, I mean, like you can't just run around with 50K, you know.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
Cash.
yeah,
It's
irresponsible.
That's
You
a lot of
shouldn't.
money. That's
You shouldn't.
irresponsible.
You
Yeah, and
shouldn't.
clearly we would.
Dude, I can't
because we
believe
lost
that.
the prop cash, right? So the cash was just sitting in like probably the bottom of the center console in our work truck that we had sent our merch guys down to go pick these bikes up. Well, they're probably not expecting fake money to just be laying around in a vehicle. Most people don't just carry fake money around with them. And they opened it up, grabbed some cash out, bought the bike, and then went on with their day. Well, this kid that sold the bike to him went and bought another one.
My God.
Then they find out that it's fake money. And then this kid's calling me freaking out. So I explained that story to him. And I go, dude, this sounds crazy, but we do these giveaways. We had like the fake
So
money.
he wasn't.
No, he was a fan.
Oh,
He was a
subscriber.
He was a fan.
But he was like,
because he was like, dude, like, how did this happen?
How could you
explained
possibly
it to
have
him.
fucked
Well, he
me
was
like
like
this?
with the cops, and he's like, dude, he's like, the cops are telling me that you guys are crooks and that I shouldn't believe you guys and that this is fake money. But I watched your guys' videos, like I just can't believe them. Like, what happened? Like, did you guys give me fake money? Like, I just want to know the truth. And I'm like,
Dude, that sucks.
honestly,
Like he was a
I
kid.
need you to
that,
talk to Ben because like I just can't. Like, I don't know. Like I honestly, I didn't buy the bike, so I don't actually know. Like I wasn't there.
Or you didn't. So at that point, you weren't putting two and two together because
No, I was, but I didn't want to like make up a story
Assume.
and
Yeah,
say
that's
it with
true.
the cops there and be like, yeah, we have fake money. Like this is, and then they're like, see, I told you they had fake money. Like,
Because, dude, I was driving the GMC and I saw one of the stacks from what should have been used to buy one of the bikes.
Spenny's bike.
Yeah, I
and
saw that too.
I see like the random all the fake cash and I just go, it'd be kind of easy to mix up. Don't think anything of it. And that was after the fact.
After the fact, too.
Ben calls me and he goes, "You're not going to believe this." And as soon as he says fake money, I'm like, I know exactly what happened.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't remember what was going on, or maybe I was with Dalton, but we're around the shop and you were on the phone. Maybe frantic would be an exaggeration, but you were on the phone and like getting in your own space. And I was kind of like, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "Apparently they bought Spenny's bike with fake money." He's on the phone with the sheriff. Like,
Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah, so I called this
that's
kid.
a tough one to buff out.
Yeah.
like that could end up not good.
Oh yeah, not good at all, right? So that's kind of why I was trying to move quickly
yeah,
with it.
and that's
So-
why you could see I would be stressing out.
Yeah.
Like,
I called the kid. I explained it to him, and he was like, "Dude, I watched the videos. I know." And he was like, "I also know that you guys aren't.
Yeah, trying to scam.
You're not trying to scam somebody out of $2,500." And I told him that too. I was like, "Buddy,
Yeah,
look,
we're not
we
trying to do
got
that.
5 million subscribers here. The last thing we're trying to do is scam one of them out of $2,500 to ruin our reputation."
Pretty
I was like,
crazy.
this is the last thing that we'd be doing.
pretty crazy that the cops were sitting there saying, "These guys are crooks. They gave you fake money."
Well, okay,
From their
so-
perspective,
No, like-
we did.
So I call the cop. So I call the cop, or the cop calls me then, because I explained it to the kid, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I know, I believe you, and I can see how that would happen." He was like, "Let me just give your number to the cop." The cop calls me. Look, we have a YouTube channel. The last thing we're doing is trying to freaking scam one of our subscribers out of
somebody who
$2,500. I told him the giveaway thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Gosh,
and he was
dude.
just like, "All right, well, I mean, as long as like the rest of the money is like accounted for that you guys gave them, and then if you just square up with them." I was like, "Dude, I already Venmo'd him the $2,500."
Yeah, like-
Yeah, it's not a problem.
He was
It's not a
tweaking.
problem.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
tweaking.
the
He was
kid
like,
was- the
"Am
kid
I
was
gonna get
shaking on the
paid?
phone.
Am I
It's a
gonna
lot
get
of
paid,
money.
bro? Like
Yeah.
this is literally like
Don't
all the
blame
money
him.
I had. I'm
Yeah.
about to
Needs a
leave
new
for
bike.
college." And I was like, "Bro, I will
I got
Venmo
you.
you right as we get off this phone call." And he was like, "Oh, dude, thank God. I thought that money was gone."
Dude, I'm just so stoked the cop was picking up what you were putting down. Because like anything, like you could have got somebody different or woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day,
Dug
and
into it.
they're just like, "Nah, man."
I don't know what the charges are for like counterfeit, but it's probably not.
No, it's
ideal.
not good. It's not what you want to be down.
Yeah, it's
Split
not ideal.
second.
But
where
okay,
that
so
kid
when
was
you
like-
when you look at the money though, it like very
Yeah.
clearly says motion picture on it. Like,
that's what it says. Yeah.
so it's not like counterfeit money where
Like it,
Think
you're,
it's
you're
not
trying to
supposed to
make
be
it
real. It's-
look
it's
real,
actual,
right?
just fake
Yeah,
money
it's just
that-
fake money.
It's not. It's just
Yeah.
meant to look real. It's
it
not
actually kind of doesn't even
feel real.
feel the real.
No, it's like thick. It's like like thicker, and it is like it feels weird.
No,
I
it
wonder if
doesn't,
the
but-
merch kids have been thinking that we just roll around with 50K cash minimum in the center console of our pickup.
Yeah.
For like literally the last 6, 7, 8 months.
Like, man, these guys are dumb.
Well, honestly, I would. We
Yeah,
are.
okay, right here.
Why do you just have this? I don't know, dude. It was in my bag.
Well, Mike, don't,
Dude,
maybe don't.
Wait, this one's actually
We need to make sure that we don't lose all this money because somebody's gonna find this in the couch and not look at it and then try and spend it somewhere.
No, it's fair. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a blue face. It's a blue face.
Yeah, here, look at this. All right. For motion picture purposes.
this
See
is
that right
not a legal tender.
there? And then on the back.
Prop movie money.
Yeah, it looks real. It does look real, but it doesn't feel real, and the coloring is way different.
And what the hell is this?
Poop dollar.
Poop coloring? Prop money?
Why is that so brown? Yeah, well,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
bit
that
of a
was, that
flub
was
there.
pretty crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Glad it buffed.
Glad it buffed too, because I was nervous too. I was like, I'm on the hook for this.
I would just say it sucks so much when you make an honest mistake,
Yeah.
but then you could get like it just
Real world
escalate.
repercussions for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Where it's just like, dude, it seems hard to believe, but it was
Right.
like the most honest mistake.
So did Buddy get his bike that he bought and then they took it back?
Yeah,
and
how'd
then-
that work?
I don't know. I mean, I gave him
Gave
I
him
gave
the
him his
money,
money,
and
so he
then
could
he
have just
probably went and got the
yeah,
money.
went and got it back. But yeah, and then I told our merch worker about it, and he I was telling him he was
bet he
actually
was-
giving me a ride to a Wii Fest, and he was like, "Hey, how'd that ever buff out?" And because I called him and I was like, "Could this have
to let
happened?"
you
I was
know.
like, just to basically just be like, "All right, I asked." I was like, "You didn't like purposely do that or like." Take the money, and then you were like, "Oh, I grabbed that stack of cash, right?" Because, if
Well, I seen it in there too because I drove the truck and I like looked and I was like, huh, they must have used some other cash to buy my bike.
Okay, so
or
I
to
did the
buy one
same
of
thing.
bikes.
Yeah.
I seen it in there.
You
and I
said
was like,
that to
huh.
me.
Yeah, I
It's
was
weird that somebody didn't use their money to buy their bike.
Yeah.
And so like when the cop was telling me, I was like, oh, they used the fake money. I was like, oh, God damn it. This isn't good. I was like, this is not good. They used the fake money.
I know.
I knew in my head, but I didn't want to say that we had
Yeah,
fake
even
money.
saying that
'Cause, like,
out loud.
If I'm like, yeah, we got fake money at the shop, the cop's going to be like, well, why do you have fake money
to
at
be
the
fair,
shop?
in most situations, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you? Unless
Yeah.
you're just a flex offender. Unless you're a rapper.
Jake.
Yeah, true.
Or Jake at a big Reno concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good
But yeah,
story.
I'm happy that one buffed out because I was stressing.
Yeah, me too.
Stressing hard.
We probably better get to bed.
Yeah.
We probably better
But the time is holy
in
We got a
midnight.
day tomorrow. Day 1 tomorrow, boys.
Day one tomorrow, baby.
Day 1 of Pack Saddle, but day 3 of the trip. We'll get into it next pod.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right.
man, I'm
If you made it to this point, thank you.
Honestly, it's going to be impressive if they made it through that midsection. Because that was
Yeah,
some
it'll
tough
be
behavior.
impressive if they made it through day 1, but subscribe if you made it to this point. We make podcasts every Tuesday and YouTube videos every Thursday. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Gold Creek.
Thank you.